All right, everybody, this is Johnny Scoville. I'm thanking you for joining me today on Chase the Heat. This is kind of a unique one. Really a fun product today. This is not sold in stores. Could be someday. Let me show you what this is. I hope you can see this. Can you see how pretty those are? Let me tell you what this is. It's a cup of coffee I got right here. A friend of mine, Paul Kamalski. He's a friend of mine on Facebook, and as well as a pepper group he has called PYOP. He and I were on the phone a week ago. We were talking. He was telling me about a product he had come up with. And this is what it is. This is cinnamon maple Moruga sugar cubes. I'm going to say that one more time. It's a cinnamon maple Moruga sugar cubes. I'm going to let that sink in for just a second. Take all the time you need. There. Isn't that neat? This is not candy that's broken up. These are actual sugar cubes. So there's a lot of uses for this. There's several good ones. You can put it in tea or coffee, but I think, my wife, every morning my wife has oatmeal. This would be something great to potentially put in oatmeal. Because don't people always put like cinnamon and sugar and stuff like that in oatmeal and maple? But I thought this would be great in a cup of coffee. So today what we're going to do is I'm going to take two of these. I'm going to put them in my coffee. Let me tell you the smell though. I can smell brown sugar, a little bit of cinnamon, and a little pepper scent to it. So I'm putting this in my coffee right now while I let this dissolve, because it takes a minute or so to dissolve. I'm going to tell you about this. This is another product he has. This is his Trinidad brown sugar rub. So what I'm going to do is while my coffee, the maple cubes or cinnamon maple Moruga cubes are dissolving in my coffee, I'm going to taste this rub and kind of give you an idea about this. This is his Trinidad brown sugar rub. Kind of excited about this. I can smell the brown sugar. I can smell the peppers. Let's give this a shot. That's nice. I like that. Be a good rub. Tastes great. Decent heat. Now my scale is skewed. It's a little bit different than most people's because I like food that's my idea of hot is a little bit different than yours. Not a bad thing, not a good thing. It's just kind of the way it is. So what I'm going to try to do is tell you how it is for me, but I'm also going to tell you how I think it would be for the average person. All right. So this is Paul Kamalski's cinnamon maple Moruga sugar cubes. Cheers, guys. Okay, I'm going to tell you my thoughts in just a minute, but I want to tell you something kind of neat. Every morning I did a video back where I was reviewing some Reaper powder that I got from Mark, my friend Mark at Alamo Peppers. I put Reaper in my cup, in my coffee every single morning, and I joked in that review. The best part of waking up is Moruga in your Reaper in your cup. This sort of kills two birds with one stone, because a lot of people put sugar in the coffee. A lot of people, I've had people contact me. A lot of you guys are putting peppers, some sort of powder in your coffee, which is a good move. This kills two birds with one stone, because I always put sugar in anyway, and the Reaper, all in one. So let me tell you, let's have another sip. I'm not a yes man. I've told you guys that before. If there's a product I don't like, I'm going to be really honest about telling you. I'm never going to say what, I'll never be negative and mean. I'll just say what changes it would require before I would like it. But just because I may not like something doesn't mean that you watching wouldn't like it. I like this. This is a very, very unique flavor. I'm not a coffee snob, and I don't go to Starbucks. But I gotta tell you something. If Starbucks ever got their act together and started having heated coffee, I would imagine getting something like this in Starbucks. For real. You can taste the cinnamon, you can taste the maple, and they blend together really nicely, but I can taste the heat in this. I think that's great. The problem is I only have 4 more cubes. I wish I had 400 more cubes, because I'll tell you something, this is really good. Oh, you're not getting the benefit of tasting this. No review, do you? You usually just watch me suffer. You're watching me, there's no suffering going on right now. This is a delicious cup of coffee. It's stock, normal grocery store coffee, because I'm not a coffee snob. I think coffee you get at truck stops are sometimes the best coffee you can get anywhere. But this is incredible. Like I said, if someday they woke up at Starbucks and started to come up with a heated coffee line, I can absolutely imagine having a sip of coffee like this in Starbucks. You shared with me that the heat doesn't change, so it's kind of, if you put in 1 cube and you put in a second cube, it's not like the more cubes is going to make it hotter. It's going to make it sweeter. I don't think it's going to make it that much hotter. I can absolutely taste the heat in this. I routinely get people that message me or call me or make comments that they think that my taste buds must be shot from how I eat. It's really not. I mean, I don't just like heat that melts my face off. I chase the heat, that's what I do, but I also have I'm a pepperhead, I'm a chili head, and I have a great appreciation for any heat, and I can taste the heat in this. So I'm going to end this now, but I want to tell you something. Go to the description below. You're going to see, first of all, his pepper group is PYOP. It's a closed group, but you can certainly request to be a part of that group. It's a great group. I'm a part of it. But I'm going to put his Facebook information in the description below. I don't know what quantity he's gotten this, but this, and because he doesn't sell it, this is a trade kind of thing. Make him a deal. Maybe you got some. He's a big grower, grows a lot of different kinds of peppers. Maybe you could work some sort of trade if you have a product and he may want to swap it out with you. But this is great. For the next 2 days, tomorrow I'm gonna have more in my coffee tomorrow morning. But I'm gonna give one of these cubes to my wife because every morning she has oatmeal, and this is, it's not so hot that it would destroy somebody, but it's hot enough that you can get the flavor of it without a doubt. It's really a neat cup. The only downside to this, and this is the truth, the only downside is I just have a few of them left. I wish I had a lot because I would use this every day. It's fantastic. It would be also great in tea, you know. So anyway, this is Paul. I want to thank you so much for saying these to me. That was fantastic. By the way, your Trinidad brown sugar rub is great. It would be great on a lot of different ham. It would be great on lots of different meats. Liked it a lot. But this coffee, this, say it one more time, cinnamon maple Moruga sugar cubes. Isn't that neat? Don't know anybody else who's making that. And it looked like a candy you want to chew on. Very, very impressed with it, Paul. I like it. I need more. Ha. Anyway, guys, I want to thank you guys for tuning in and checking this out. I want to thank you for doing that. So what I want you to do is give me a thumbs up if you like this video. I sure like this product. It's really neat. I want you to make a comment. If you do, you guys, anybody who's made a comment knows that boss, chill out. Anybody who's made a comment knows that I make a comment back. So reach out and make a comment to me. And above all, you know what I really want you to do? Subscribe to my channel. Because when you do, I'm going to notify you. You'll get notified when we have future reviews coming up. We're always making reviews, almost daily. Some cool challenges coming up. But I want to thank you, Paul, for saying this to me. This was a treat today. Honey, come here a bit. No, actually, I was going to have my wife try to taste it, but not a good time for that. But she's going to try some in her oatmeal. Maybe I'll have her report to you later what she thinks of it. But this was great. I enjoyed it a lot. Paul, thank you. Thank you guys for checking this out today. I'm Johnny Scoville, and this was Chasetheheat. We're going to catch you next time on Chase the Heat.